Welcome. For those of y'all who do not know me, my name is Kyra, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm breaking down my song, Fool For You. It's the last track off my EP, The Journey, which all of y'all should go stream. Ew. So crazy thing, this song was written years ago, like in 2017 or 2018, and it was about my little boo back in college. You know, I was like 18, 19 years old. It was like my first relationship outside of high school, and it just went terribly. It went terribly, dog. Let me tell you, I must have had "Play Me" written on the top of my forehead because the way this dude was just like toying with my emotions. And like, I hate to sound like the victim in all these videos because it's like I've learned from them. So it's like I'm not even a victim of it anymore. It's just like I had an experience that wasn't great and now I'm here. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, there were times where he's like, yeah, I don't want to be exclusive, but I want to do all these things that people do when they're exclusive. So in my little 18-year-old brain, I'm like, oh my God, he wants me. But if a guy is like, hey, I don't want to do X, Y, and Z, even though his actions are the opposite, that means he doesn't want to do X, Y, and Z. So it was just a very confusing time. And the song represents that time. Anyways, I'm sure a lot of people have experienced that before when a person says one thing, but the actions are different than that. And so yeah, if you experienced this, I'm sorry that happened to you. And also learn from it, grow from it, and keep it pushing. But yeah, like I said, it was a very confusing time. He was a little bit older than I was. He was like 20 maybe. And yeah, I was just like head over heels for him. Like, we met really early in my college journey or whatever. He didn't even go to the same school as me. But yeah, he lived nearby the college and we just really hit it off. And I thought I was like, I'm done. This is it for me right here. Like, when I love hard, bro. And it's crazy. I don't know if it's the Scorpio in me. I don't know if I get it from my mom. I really don't know where it comes from. But I was like 10 toes down. I was like both feet in. I was like, this is it. We're getting married. And that obviously didn't happen. Like, yeah, it just didn't work out. And I think it might have just also been my eagerness to be with someone and like wanting to feel wanted at the time. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a really odd time. And the other crazy part about it is like, so we started talking fall of my freshman year. We stopped talking. And then I needed closure in like April because y'all already know I'm the bitch that need closure. Like, I need to know like what went wrong, or I don't know. I need answers. Like, that's just how I am. And it may seem like, I don't know, it may seem thirsty to some people, but I don't care. In my head, I'm like, I need answers. And I've been learning in life, you're not always gonna get answers, and that is okay. But at that time, I'm like, no, you gonna tell me like why you think it's okay to treat me like this, you know? And so, yeah, in April, we like linked up again, and I'm like, you know, tell me, did I do something wrong? I think the other thing about closure, it's not just about, oh my God, please tell me why you don't like me. It's also like, how can I learn and grow from this experience? Like, I need feedback. Like, a bitch need feedback. I want to do better, and I want to know what I was doing wrong and what maybe pushed you away, or what maybe like made you not want to, you know, tie it down and like get exclusive and make me your girlfriend and like make it official. First of all, I thought he was my boyfriend, and then when okay, let me just start from the beginning. I'm jumping all over the place. So we started talking fall of freshman year. We became official very early. We dated for like maybe a month and some change. Things ended. Fast forward to April of the next year, we have our little closure talk. Fast forward to fall of sophomore year, we get back in touch. And he's like, I'm sober and I'm different. And it was just a whole different vibe. So I'm like, yeah, I'll give this a second chance. Like, he was nowhere in my conscience. I had already got my closure talk. I was already over him. But as soon as they sense that you really over them, that's when they want to start, you know, ladies, don't let it happen. Just once you cut it off the first time, leave it done. Let it be over. Let it be dead. Okay. Anyways, so fast forward to fall of sophomore year. I vividly remember this because it low-key traumatized me. But anyways, so I posted this video of me singing, and then he commented on that video, and I'm like, oh. And then he wished me like happy birthday or some shit, and I'm like, oh. And then we just started talking again, and like I said, he was sober now, things are different, he's in a different headspace, blah blah blah, and things were good. We were in a nice little honeymoon phase for maybe 2 weeks. And then it's kind of just like the same old bullshit I was going through before, it was happening again. And so yeah, we talked for a little bit, and then the crazy part is we talked about the year before and like where things maybe went wrong again. We kind of had that conversation for the second time, and he was like, oh, we were together? Like, I was your boyfriend? I don't remember that. And I'm like, oh my God, like, oh my God, like I'm literally losing my mind. Like I deserve so much better than that. What do you mean you don't remember? Like I don't like, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, were you that, like, what do you mean? Like, I can't even like process. What do you mean you didn't know we were together? Like we literally had a whole conversation about being me and you and me and like, you know? And so it was just like a slap in the face. You know, this is the second time I kind of let you back in my life. And you're talking about, I didn't know we was together last year. So I'm just looking stupid. I'm literally looking stupid. And I continued talking to him after that. And then Christmas break rolled around, and that's when things really started to just decline. Like he was supposed to take me home for Christmas break. He was supposed to give me a ride. Like I told my mom, don't worry about it. Like my man's got me. He gonna drive me back up, blah, blah, blah. This man had me wait all day for him to take me back home for Christmas break. Like I didn't have a car at the time. And he offered. That's the thing. I didn't ask. He offered. He's like, no, I got you. I want to spend the day with you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, this man literally ghosted me that day. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? What's going on? He's like, oh, I got some things I got to figure out with my family. I got this and that going on. I'm like, okay, whatever. Just, like, let me know when you're going to drop me off at home. Because, like, bitch got family at home waiting on her. And then fast forward a couple more hours, like, he finally get me, and it's just like, damn, if I was a fucking inconvenience, you didn't have to offer to take me home. Like I told my mom she didn't have to come get me, and I'm telling folks I'm gonna be home at this time, and it's like way later. It was just crazy. He finally come get me. I'm barely talking to him on the whole way there, and then I'm finally just like, okay, I guess I'll address the elephant in the fucking room. So what happened? Like why are you so late? Also, why did you offer if today wasn't a good day? Like I didn't ask you to take me home. And he was like, oh, well, I had to help my auntie with this and blah, blah, blah. And then I hung out with my friends. And I'm like, screw, you didn't say nothing about your friends. You never texted me about your friends. You never said I'm going to go kick it with X, Y, and Z. Like, that made me feel like I wasn't a priority. And for me, that was the last straw. After that night, I never saw him again. Never talked to him again. I'm like, yeah, this is done. You dropped me off at home. I'm like, I don't think we need to continue this anymore. And first, I'm like, am I tweaking? Am I overreacting? And I'm like, no, I'm really not. Like, no, the bar is literally on the floor in hell. This is embarrassing. You know that one video, like,
you're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Yeah, that. Like, it was embarrassing. Like, what do you mean you was with your friends? Like, you could just tell me that. It's very easy to maintain a relationship with me. Like, I'm really not that high maintenance. You just have to communicate and, like, not be a piece of shit. Like, that's it. Like, is that... Anyways, so, Fool for You. That song was written about the lovely gentleman back in my college days. It's basically like my whole focus was on him. Like I've had a lot of love for him type shit, but I'm not gonna be a fool for nobody. Like I can't. I literally just cannot do it. My self-esteem back then was really not it, but I had enough self-esteem to know like I deserve way better than this. I deserve someone who communicates with me. I deserve someone who's not gonna like string me along. I deserve someone whose words and actions are gonna match. Like I deserve all that, regardless of, like I say this in every video, like I am not perfect. And this whole EP is about the journey of relationships and recognizing like where I might have went wrong, acknowledging like this is my journey and I have to love myself in order to give love to other people and blah, blah, blah. So like, I'm going on this whole tangent just to say like, at the end of the day, regardless of what I got going on in my life, I can't be a fool for nobody. You're not gonna play me. Like, you're not gonna have me looking stupid. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna be a fool for you. That's the whole hook, and I'm basically screaming that while I'm singing it because I really meant that shit with my chest, you know? And so the first verse is really just like the sad shit, and then the second verse is like, I'm free. Like, I know I'm a queen, I know my standards, and I'm done with you. I'm not gonna be a fool for you no more. Simple, point blank, period. Like, I'm not here to play semantics with anybody. I don't like to chase. I don't like to play games. Like, I'm one of the, like, no, I'm not one of them. No one likes to be lied to. No one likes to be played with. I'm saying things that are, like, basic things for people who are trying to, like, get in a relationship with somebody. But sometimes you gotta spell this shit out for people because they literally will play in your face. And I just wasn't having it. So that's when Fool for You was born. I was gonna release it on my first EP, Serenity, but it really just did not fit the vibe. And also I didn't have a set in stone beat. Like, this beat was finally produced when I met up with Ben Obi, who produced this entire EP. And so I had the chords and I kind of had the melody down, but this beat, it just was not done. So we kind of like started from scratch in that way. But the lyrics was there, the feelings were there, everything. Like the bones, you feel me? Like the bones of the song was there. It just felt good to finally have this song out into the world because it's been sitting in the vault for a minute. So I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all relate to it. And if y'all don't, share with somebody who you think does, because yeah, I need my numbers to keep going up. And it's really not just about numbers, but I just want more people to listen to my music because I feel like I have a lot of good things to say in my music. And I'm really trying to just, expand. I want to expand my fan base. I want to keep inspiring people. I want people to feel something when they listen to my voice, when they listen to my lyrics, when they hear my harmonies, blah, blah, blah. And so thank y'all so much for whoever supports me. Thank y'all so much for, you know, watching this video. Thank y'all so much for liking it. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. For real, like, I'm just eternally grateful. Like, this whole breakdown series of the EP has just made me, you know, super grateful that I even have a project to break down. Like, a huge shout out to Ben Obi. Again, he produced the entire project. I recorded it with him, and it was just nice to get his feedback. I usually record by myself in my own little home studio, but, you know, having another producer give me feedback and give me tips and, you know, what I should do vocally, like, that's a whole different vibe. And so it was just a lot of fun doing this whole project. And I got more music on the way. Actually, my next song is coming out November 17th. That is my birthday. Scorpio gang. Holler. Look at the necklace. Look at the necklace. Hold on. Anyways, so y'all better stay tuned. It's got a little Afro vibe. It's kind of upbeat. So I really hope y'all like that. And again, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me see if I missed anything. Lilo. What I miss, girl? Y'all say hi to my doggy. Y'all say hi to Lilo. Say hi, Lilo. Anyways, but yeah, that was Fool for You. Don't be a fool for nobody. Don't. Please don't. I'm begging you. Stand up, ladies. Stand up, men. Stand up, people. If someone is not treating you with the respect that you deserve, you gotta let them go. Play the song. Whenever they start getting on your nerves, whenever they start, you know, playing in your face, play the song and then block them. Just like that. Ghost them, send the song and then ghost, okay? Fool for You and then ghost. Ah! Okay, let me stop. But, make sure y'all like, subscribe, all that. Make sure y'all follow me on the gram. I'll put it right here, you know, right here. And thank y'all. Bye.